The Altech Node, your complete entertainment and home control experience. All for only $1,999 and a monthly subscription of $299. There's no place like Node.
Oh, it is heartbreaking. Sadly, holidays are coming to an end, but what better way to share your holiday photos and videos than on your Altech Node? Now, one of my favorite things to do after I've had a holiday adventure is to invite family and friends over, bore them to death with all of my photos and videos. It's a great way to reconnect and share the adventure you've had.
Well, Altech Node have made that a lot simpler for you. Now you can add external storage devices to the device in two ways. You can either do it through a Wi-Fi connection. Most tablets, phones, or computers have Wi-Fi connections that allow you to do that, or you can use the two USB ports that are on the Altech Node.
Now, I've been storing a ton of photos on my computer, so the USB made sense for me. I've stored the pics on a USB flash drive, plugged it into the Node. Now I can easily access all of my content. What I love is the My Media function on the Node. It offers you the ability to view and enjoy all of your own media content, from home videos, pictures, even music, which is really, really cool, on your TV directly from any USB. Now I can view all of my media and display my photos through a slideshow. You can also add your favorite music to your picture slideshow. So now, you know, I was in the UK, went to the north of England, to Newcastle. This is arriving at Newcastle. Lindsay looking gorgeous. And you can see how happy I was despite having just flown from South Africa to Dubai, from Dubai through to Newcastle. Moving on, we took a first little road trip through to Edinburgh. What I love, dude, this is the Dome in Edinburgh. Hugely expensive to get in there. There's queues right around the block, but Christmas had descended on Edinburgh. And what I love about the town is the antiquity.
Wow.
Here, this is the cliff face above a river here, and you've got all of these old castles. I mean, the difference between South Africa and Edinburgh is unbelievable. It is old, dude, but I loved sinking my teeth into the antiquity.
This is like something out of Game of Thrones.
Now, this was one of the highlights for me. It doesn't look like much. It is St. James's Park. This was in Newcastle. I was lucky enough to go to a derby game between Sunderland and Newcastle, one of the biggest derbies in England. There's Lindsay's younger brother, Steve, and I enjoying an incredible game. Unfortunately, Newcastle lost. Would have been better if they had won, but it really was a blast. I think one of the highlights for me to be in the epicenter of English football. Now, and moving on, little Jacker boy, Jack the Staffy, not of the Bushveld. Unbelievable best friend while I was over there. Belonged to Lindsay's parents. There was little Max as well. The cutest, most human-like dog I've ever encountered in my life, even more than Bob, if you can believe that.
Wow.
And a happy pup. They had to pry him out of my hands when I left that country, catching a look at that look, man. But very sweet. But I had an absolute blast. What an awesome holiday. Some incredible new friends. Loved it.
Gorgeous. Now, look, you opted in for USB. I like to use a little bit more hi-fi tech. So I'm using Wi-Fi, and I've connected my phone to the Node. This is in wilderness. We took a little bit of a trip into the bush. So this time we
You
were...
don't look dirty at all for being in the bush, man.
Grant of the bush felt, that's right. Now I can share the home videos that I made and saved onto my phone. That was a photo previously of me in wilderness, like going into the bush, getting away from technology. Yeah, but I can't stay away too far from technology, so I made this video of me unboxing a keyboard because I'm so excited, but I don't want to bore you with that because...
You can see how excited you are, bro. But we can catch that on your YouTube channel. Very, very cool.
Yeah,
man.
that's right. And it's easy to create your own video playlist depending on what is current, what you want to show, if there's a Christmas playlist that you want to have going, or if there's a New Year's playlist that you want to have going, or your favorite music.
Well, I do love collecting my music and keeping it on my USB so I can share it with my friends between my devices. What I love is the My Music function on the Node. It allows me to list music files, search for music, play music, and create playlists. So if I want one for a gym session, whatever you want, it's there. I've created some great holiday playlists from my favorite Christmas tunes through to my top New Year's tunes. I mean, everything else stands still. It's all about Christmas. And now, at least next year, when I invite people over to my place for Christmas, I've got a full playlist to get through. And this song I heard about 3,000 times. It sounds a lot like Christmas. So we can have that in the background.
Wow, it sounds like you had an authentically Love Actually Christmas in the UK this year.
Spot on.
Well, speaking of holiday music, one of my favorite tracks I've put onto the Altech Node. What do you think it is?
Dude, I'm going to go with the current trend. I'm going to say, Hosier, Take Me to Church.
It's a good guess, but it's actually a local one. It's Toy to Lazy. Check this out.
Oh, good job.